Hi guys! Good morning! Welcome to Michigan. Aquascape is coming and they're gonna make this a living lake. That's what I call it.
Dr. Polo's got a beautiful boulder.
A small boulder, 15,000 pounds.
Talk about challenging. Try building a massive waterfall on the edge of a pond that's already filled with water.
You like that sound?
Yes, I do.
What? She doesn't hear anything!
Oh, here we are again.
All right.
The poles! Come on!
Hey,
Good morning.
How are you? Oh, welcome back. Ed?
Gosh,
how are you?
yeah, I'm fantastic.
Still looking smart. Good, let's keep it that way.
Look who we brought with us this time.
Oh my goodness
Yes.
gracious. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Michigan.
Day one of the pole build. We're in beautiful Michigan in the fall. Last fall we were here putting in a nice little waterfalls and a pond next to this beautiful house. And Ed and I are looking at this water feature out here, this beautiful lake, and we're like, you know what? We want to make that thing pristine. So we put out the APB, had 40 certified aquascape contractors from all over North America, including Canada, come out here. And when we're done tomorrow, they're going to have a waterfalls, they're going to have an intake bay, and this beautiful pristine body of water is even going to be that much nicer and easier to maintain.
I mean, you have a beautiful structure of a lake already.
Yes,
What we
thank you.
want to try to do is we want to protect it. So we're going to put in a filtration system and a recirculating system to capture all that leaf debris. So leaves are starting to come down. As that stuff decomposes, falls to the bottom of the pond, and that's what fouls the water.
Yeah, you can see all the leaves there.
It's already starting to accumulate. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a pumping system located in this corner over here. And all that debris, we're going to try to sweep it into that corner so then it could at least be removed and managed somewhat. The water is going to then get sent around to a big wetland filter that's on that far other bank, and that's going to be the biological system that's going to break down all the nitrogenous waste and all the phosphates and things like that that are going to break down from the leaves.
Hey, I understand it. I had chemistry long time ago.
Exactly.
But yes.
And the best part, Dan, as you're sitting here having your coffee, you're going to look and see a beautiful waterfalls facing the house. All that sound coming right towards you. So it's just going
to be beautiful.
And it's going to push the leaves in, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. So this is a perfect backdrop. By the end of the day tomorrow, we're going to have water flowing.
Fantastic.
But we need to get started. You guys ready to do this?
All right.
Thanks, guys. Things are going very well. We have in this pond here, and we had it already dug out, but it still is stagnant water. But now, yes, Aquascape is coming, and they're gonna make this a living lake. That's what I call it.
So yesterday, Ed and I got here and dug this hole for you guys. Okay. So yesterday, the machine came out here. We got this thing all done, so it's prepped. How big of an area do we have?
We have a 30-foot by 40-foot wetland. We're a little over 3 feet deep, so we're going to have a layer of aqua blocks down on the bottom, which is going to be our sediment chamber. Then we have multiple layers of different types of gravel that are going to go on top of it, and that's going to become the filter bed. Dr. Polo's got a beautiful boulder at the neighbor's house across the street.
A small boulder.
Holy cow.
15,000
pounds. It's about
pounds.
15,000 plus pounds. It's massive. So we got to figure out how to get that thing over here and find a good spot for that as well. So that'll be fun. Beginning of the project, this is where everything starts to happen. I mean, we've got so many people. Everybody's super excited about being here, working for the poles. We got people over here doing aqua blocks, snorkel centipedes going in for our wetland filter. We got piping getting installed. We're moving stone. We're finding all of our stuff. Everybody's going to find their own groove. If we can make that happen, we're going to be out of here in 2 days. We have 660 feet of trenches here and over 1,300 feet of pipe. Where the water's going to start is actually right around this corner. So what we have this nice little cove that's existing on the pond. What we're going to do is we're going to make a wet well system. This is basically going to be like a skimmer. moving along. We got our aqua blocks inside. We have our pump vaults in there. So this is where all of our submersible pumps are going to sit. You can see all the leaf debris that's been accumulating in the corner of the pond over here. All that stuff, as soon as we turn those pumps on, it's going to get swept into that area, and that's going to keep that material from falling to the bottom of the pond where it's going to decompose. From this point, all the water is going to go from here up to our wetland filter, which is going to be our waterfall, and then the final pump is going to go all the way to that far other end, and that's going to be for our jet to complete the entire cycle.
Let's go! Go, go, go! Go!
All right, well, we got our first big milestone of the day. We got the wet well in, we got the pump set, we breached the little dam in between, all the water's in here, we're set at the right elevations, we got our plumbing in, we got our wetland is set, so we got a ton of stuff done. It's actually getting late, it's like dinner time,
Yep.
but we gotta keep working.
Hey, great job today. It looks fantastic. Good job, everybody. Day one was fantastic. We got a lot done, but we have an equal, if not more, amount to do on day two, and we have to get it done before the sun goes down so that we can get the full effect of the reveal.
So Greg surprised us with this massive boulder. I mean, this thing is huge. Now we got to find a place to put it. We're digging everything out right on the edge of the pond, but the challenge is if this thing gets past the edge of the pond, it's going all the way into the bottom. Dump it!
Hey! Second biggest one there. I gotta go try to get the biggest one.
You're gonna get the bigger one than that.
I'm gonna try. I bring the first rock over, the guys were like, wow, but there was a bigger rock. Didn't know if we'd be able to get it, but those guys went at it like a T-Rex and a Triceratops trying to pull that thing out of there. Then we had to get it all the way back without having it fall. I can't wait to see Ed's face when we pull up with that thing.
You got it! Holy cow. I thought the first rock was big. Then they bring in the second boulder. It's enormous. It's got to be 25, maybe 30,000 pounds or even more. I can't believe they even got it out of the field. But you know what? I'm glad they did because it looks phenomenal from across the pond. And as much as I like playing with big rocks, we got a lot of work to get done here.
Just after lunch, and now the fun begins. We're seaming the liner. This is going to allow the water to flow through the wetlands and back into the waterfalls, which is what we're going to enjoy building.
Talk about challenging. Try building a massive waterfall on the edge of a pond that's already filled with water. It's completely different. What we have to do, we got to get our machine in there, we got to scrape away all the excavation, we got to get it down just below the water level, we got to get somebody in the water, we got to put in geotextiles, we got to put in our rubber liner, we got to cover all this stuff up with rock and gravel, set our big boulders all from one specific spot. We don't have full access all the way around it, so we're limited on what we can do. Thankfully, we have a great team of rock stars on this project. We're going to make it happen.
This is the time we've been working for, the reveal. We get to see what we actually created, and I can't wait to get to see the expression of the poles with their brand new Aquascape water feature. There it is. What do you guys think, huh? Nice.
Great.
You like that sound?
Yes, I do.
What? She doesn't hear anything.
I can still hear it.
I am very impressed by the new waterfall that we've gotten. They did a fantastic job, and now I can just set up my table in the morning and look out and see the waterfall. It looks like a natural flowing waterfall coming out of the woods.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
What a
yes.
pleasure.
Oh, thank you, thank you. We are so thankful to all the guys with the CAC because they all came together here. Everybody knew what they had to be doing, and in no time flat, things got done. And this is so amazing that to put things together in 48 hours. Unbelievable. All I can say is thank you. Yes, we had this lake here, but it wasn't doing anything. With this thing here, it'll do something. Thank you very, very much.
What a great project. We transformed an ordinary body of water into a living, breathing organism. I have no doubt that the poles are going to love this feature, not only from an aesthetic standpoint, but also from a maintenance perspective. With the help of our certified aquascape contractors, we knocked this one out of the park.
Congratulations on your new aquascape water feature.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.